Hello, my name is Prime and welcome back to this episode of ATS Showcases, and today we're going to be hauling this reservoir tank from here in Grand Coulee, Washington, going down to just outside Yakima, and we're driving the Peterbilt 389 today, this beautiful flat top in this nice metallic orange. But as per the title of this video, I am using a beautiful sound mod called the Caterpillar C18. Isn't it just a beauty? Let's go ahead and get this Peterbilt on the move and let's get this delivery going because it is roughly mid-afternoon here in game, and so we want to make sure this delivery gets done. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I certainly am. Back with another engine mod. Don't want to view another job offer game. Thank you very much. Just this engine mod is absolutely amazing. I'm going to let you guys listen to this as we pull away here, make a right, because it's a little bit longer of a pull away than just that little bit. It's an absolutely amazing engine mod from the Steam Workshop, of course, as per a lot of the mods I do cover. So let's go ahead and let you guys listen to this absolute beauty of an engine mod. Isn't that just fantastic? Sounds really nice. Very tasteful. As tasteful as an engine mod can be, I guess. It's a very, very nice engine sound indeed. And we'll get some jake brake action happening. I guess I don't really need to indicate here, do I? We'll get some jake brake action on in a little bit whenever we get to a better spot. Not really in a more residential area. Want to be courteous to the people around me, but we will experiment with this jake brake. Because I haven't actually heard it yet. I've, of course, heard the engine sounds itself as per what you're listening to right now, but I haven't actually listened to the jake brake yet, so that's going to be a nice surprise for everyone. I've got some other engine sounds that are lined up as well, and of course if you have any recommendations for whether it's interior sound mods, engine sound mods, engine mods himself for some crazy power, if you wanted me to do some experiments, any kind of video ideas, let me know down in the comments below. If they're mods, I do prefer if they're from the Steam Workshop, just for the sake of, well, one, security and the ease of access for everyone. But if not, still go ahead and tell me which one it is. Links may not necessarily pop up in comments now with the way YouTube is being with the comment strictness, but if you want, you should be able to still do that, and I should get notifications about it so I can still get that, I guess, technically. But if it's on the Steam Workshop, oh, we've got a little kind of notification there. I think we got a viewpoint by the looks of it. We're passing somewhere. Yes, it is on the left hand side here. We'll have to do that another day, but because we want to get this delivery on the road, well, I mean, we're on the road, but you know, get it done. I mean, that would be some pretty incredible viewpoint over the dam there. That'd be pretty cool as well. So let's talk a bit about Oklahoma, because we have, well, within the last few days, got another blog post on Oklahoma and focusing on the, well, it would be the truck stops. There we go. Prime's brain finally kicked into gear there. Truck stops in Oklahoma. Funny enough, actually, one of the comments on the videos, and I actually do appreciate that, for those who have been around a while, you may have noticed that for some of the Prime news, it feels like they're almost, you know, the same on scripts. Like, for example, the one person pointed out that the truck stop Prime news for Oklahoma seemed to be very similar to my Prime news that was done, you know, with Idaho or Montana, Texas, so on and so forth. Fun fact about Prime news, as of yet, very few of them have actually been scripted. I don't actually script like anything generally. I have done it for a couple of the ones that are definitely longer. There's more prep in that. Other than that, I'd say a good 80 to 90% of Prime news I've done on this channel have been non-scripted, sit down, let's just browse over, like literally scan through the blog post and just roll with it. That is generally my style, whether it works out well or not. That is my style. And oh man, let's just get some coastal sounds here happening here as we pull away. This is very quite nice. Well, as nice as it can be with the weird cinematic shots. And also, before you roast me, I understand that this is technically not coastal. I said coastal. That's just a river. Because we are just in the middle of Washington State. Don't roast me, please. I understand what I said. I am sorry. But anyways, point is, Prime News, just like that little weirdness of my segment in the videos, they're not scripted. As much as you may believe, the most prep I do for most of my videos, especially in the showcases, sometimes when we have a lot of news on hand, I'll just have my phone and just have a little bit of a list, or on another monitor, just a slight list that I've made, kind of about, well, the different stuff that I could talk about. Other than that, everything is just off the cuff, and, well, that's why you guys tend to enjoy watching my videos, I have to say. Generally, things go wrong, and that's why I then talk about it. Let's use some Jake brake here to slow down to 40 miles an hour. Wow. That, well, two things. One, that was a beautiful Jake brake sound, by the way. Amazing engine brake. Two, we'll have to do that again. I guess maybe three things. One, amazing sound set. Two, we'll have to do that again. And three, that slowed the truck down a lot. Maybe I have it on the higher setting, but my word, that really slowed down this this load. I mean, we've got, yeah, I guess it's only 22,500 pounds, so it's maybe not the heaviest thing that we've hauled in recent deliveries, but still, it felt like it slowed down a lot. Now, I guess with that said, I was only going, well, I guess 47-ish miles an hour before I hit the Jake brake, so, you know, I guess there's that. There's not too much momentum behind us, but nonetheless, it was still a very, very nice sound mod. So we'll have to use that up here. Hopefully, we'll get another slowdown point, and we'll use that. Maybe I'll go to the exterior so you guys can listen to that. And maybe if we get a better straight stretch, I'll just do it anyways, because knowing my ability, I would ram into the back of an AI that was coming up to an intersection if I were to do that from the exterior view, especially if you're looking at the truck, because that's where you get the best sounds when you're doing the exterior camera, is when you're actually around the front looking at the truck. But that doesn't help when you're trying to drive straight. And as much as you believe that I am a wizard of trying to be able to drive while not looking where I'm going, if you've actually been around here for a while, you will know that that's not the case. All right, I think this engine, this is engine brake territory. Well, maybe not. I was going to say maybe we could use it again, but it's actually just letting off on the gas does work quite well. And I guess I could put it to the mode where it is more active on the Jake brake, but I like to engage it manually. As far as I know, that's what most trucks do just naturally. You actually have to flip a switch or toggle a button, I guess, in some of them. Maybe some of the new, more highway grade trucks, the economy trucks, maybe they have some automatic Jake brake capabilities. I don't know. I just don't feel like that's, if it doesn't suit maybe the 389 as much as some of the other ones. This, as you may have noticed, well, I hope you noticed, as I've said it a couple times, and while I'm driving it, the 389, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been in the Peterbilt 389, and I figured, you know what, let's run the flat top. I think I've actually run the flat top more often than not, but I just feel that it works so well. Works so well on this truck, and I haven't driven an orange truck in a long time. So that was my thought process when creating this video. Let's go somewhere else in the map, probably along the west coast. Okay, Washington, check. Let's drive a truck I haven't driven for a while. Peterbilt 389, beautiful choice. That also works with this engine mod. There we go, check those boxes. Let's do a color I haven't done. What's a cool color that I haven't done for a while that people may enjoy? Orange. All right, moment of truce. Let's Jake brake this thing. Quick check. I think we're good still. Wow. Just wow. In a great way, though. In a great way. That is a beautiful sound set, may I say. Oh, I guess we'll let that Subaru go there. Don't want to pull out in front of him. Oh, he was turned anyways. Well, thank you very much. Lovely sound mod indeed. I know some of the other ones are supposed to be highly rated as well. This is a very popular mod on the Steam Workshop, may I add. It's not just some rando one that I found in the depths of the files. It is actually a very popular one, but I just haven't tried it out yet. And I've used other Cat engine mods from, I believe, Z mod as well, but then also, of course, the Cat engines that are part of the JC Amateurs. There we go. Nearly forgot it. JC Amateurs sound set, and I don't know if I've actually done the engine compilation Cat engine. Maybe I have. I may have actually done that, thinking about that now, but that one's a little bit not as fresh in my memory if I have or not, so I do apologize on that front. But no, it is nice to have another Caterpillar engine. They're classics, and as far as I am aware, from what I always hear about the Caterpillar engines, especially the diesels, which as far as I know, that's all they really make. They're one of those things that you just kind of, once they run for a bit, they'll just always run. Like, it doesn't take a whole lot to get them started again, and those things will just like never die. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know, like on the dozers, maybe it's more on the Caterpillar dozers, the bulldozers. I know that, especially some of the older ones, they will literally run until they rust out completely. Like those engines, you throw some ether in it and a little bit of prayer maybe as well, and the thing will start up even sitting after like 30 years. So, you know, those, I don't know, I've heard that reputation from the Caterpillar engines that they'll just last forever, which is a good thing, definitely in heavy equipment, I'll tell you that much. But I don't know if that applies for the trucks as well. You'd imagine it would, because I don't know, I'm not an expert in this field, but it feels like they would run similar architecture, especially the smaller bulldozers versus a large transport engine. You'd think it is in some ways similar, because then it's just the transmission or gearbox that really affects how the rest of the, you know, thing works. But, you know, I'm not an expert. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Comment down below. You guys are the ones that know more than I do, especially on this stuff. For all of the real life truckers that do watch the channel, I do appreciate you guys for what you guys do. And I mean, I enjoy doing it in the sim, and I know you guys enjoy doing it in real life and in the sim as well. It is really quite cool, and it's amazing how far ATS has come as well. And it's cool to see all the stories of people doing or starting an ATS and then actually going to get their heavy machinery or heavy operator licenses of any sort. Maybe it's not trucks, but it inspires them to do work on some heavy equipment. It's cool to see those stories, and then, you know, a bit vice versa. Gives you guys a chance to do that. ATS has come a long way, I'll tell you that much. Same with Euro Truck Simulator 2 as well. I can't leave them out. Both games have developed quite a bit, and it is really nice to see the direction that the games are going as well. Plenty of new content for ATS coming in 2023. I believe the same will be said for ETS2. I did mention that in my ETS2 video, my ETS2 showcase video I did earlier in the week, for those who are watching this around the release date of this video. You guys can check that out if you'd like to. I did a bit of a catch-up there, because it has been a long time since I've driven in ETS2. Spent a lot of time here in ATS, and oh, we gotta pull in for a way station inspection. Hopefully they don't fail us. Well, I don't think I have damage on this truck, at least I don't remember. This is a modified truck of what I've used the last time I drove the Peterbilt. As far as I am aware, it's kind of saying one I just changed in the configuration options. So if there's damage, it's not from this delivery, I know that much. Oh, we're all good. It looks like there may be just some general wear and tear on the truck going by the little icon there, and I guess I can check here. Yeah, we got 3%, I guess. That's a decent amount. Probably more wear and tear though. The 1% on the trailer is definitely just wear and tear. So let's go ahead and get out of here. That looks like that. I think that's a Charger, yeah, or Camaro or something, letting me out, which is very nice. I mean, we have to exit right here anyways, which is good. We're kind of the outskirts of Yakima, or the very, very outskirts of Yakima, that is. To be honest, I was a little surprised it was even classed as Yakima. I can't remember what the town right by it is. Yeah, the Wenatchee. I thought this would be more, related than Yakima, but you know what? I'm not an expert once again in that field, and I'm not going to be the one that, name that area of a city. So we're just going to go with it. They tell me to deliver it there, I will deliver it there indeed. Now, something that has been recommended to me, and what I am honestly working up the courage to do, once again, is a delivery without a GPS. As silly as that sounds, that would be a video and a half, my friends. Honestly, probably a very smart idea, content-wise, if I'm being completely honest. It would be an absolute hoot, probably, to watch, and for me to try and do, to be honest. I will do it. I'm not, saying I'm chickening out or anything, but I've definitely got to kind of do it on a day that I feel confident in myself. I went to go cinematic, but I realized I was under a bridge. Now I can do it. I gotta work up the courage, I think, on that one. I feel like a day that I am feeling good in my navigation skills. I'll probably do that. And I've also got to decide a delivery, kind of what area I should do, that I know a bit better. Because that's the problem. It's doing a delivery that I have an idea where I should be. And let's use this 800 horsepower of the C18. I don't know if I actually mentioned how much horsepower this thing has got, but let's go past this dump truck here. Fly up the hill as we can. See if, I mean, we're just pulling that guy away here anyway, so out dragging him, so we might as well just continue on that front. But no, I have to choose a delivery that I'm not really cheating in the sense that it's just a straight line down a highway. I want to make it semi-difficult for myself, but not like pull my hair out difficult. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, honestly, in prep for that video as well. Look at us go. We're just flying up the hill here. Say nothing to everyone else here. 800 horsepower, a fairly light truck and trailer combo, really. And definitely cargo. And we can just drive up this hill like it's no one's business. Sweet! This lane merges in over here anyway, so I guess we'll get over. But no, I have to figure that one out. But it will come. Someday, somehow, it will it will happen. Whether I get there in one piece, that delivery, I have no idea. But I guess that won't be only time that will tell that one. And actually, if I can actually get that delivery done. That will be what determines that. But that would be a very amazing video to do, to be honest. That'd be a lot of fun. So thank you to the person. I'm going to apologize. I can't remember who you are, but I do appreciate the recommendation nonetheless, and I have noted it down. And I will try and get that video done well sooner than later, which just once again, gotta make sure all the boxes or all the stars align here. I was gonna say all the check boxes are met, but I guess all the stars align work as well. Well, it looks like we're closing in on our delivery, which is good, because if you can't tell, Prime has started to run out of things to talk about. I normally have a good line of stuff, but we've been doing so much content here in ATS, and I, of course, always talk about the mods and what's going on, but it's nice to have some more conversational stuff with you guys, and I know you guys tend to enjoy it as well. We're turning here. I guess this is a bit of a cut across here. It's still a road, technically. Yeah, it is. It is a road indeed. But no, it's nice to have these little bit more conversational ones, and it's, you know, it's nice chill. This video has actually gone quite well. I'm very happy about that. That's a nice change in many respects, but it's nice that everything's gone, well, I'd say fairly to plan, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the video thus far. And yeah, it looks like we're pulling into our spot over here. I can't actually remember exactly what the company is for this, but it's got to be one of the construction ones. I mean, that's a very observant prediction there. I'm going into a residential, yeah, Prime. Yeah, you're going to a residential spot there, bud, taking this reservoir. Yeah, no, it's a whole whack of like a concrete plant or something around here. Yeah, definitely construction based. That was a very amazing observation on my front. But yeah, we're going here. I can't remember what the company is. It says on the map, but to be honest, I'll probably see a sign somewhere. Maybe. I think it's like Plasters and Son, maybe. Or what's the other one? I don't know. I can't remember at this point. It probably says, to be honest, in the window here. Coastline Mining. That was it. That was the other one. Totally got that. I really don't want to do a blindside reverse here. Oh, whatever. I'll give it a try. If not, I'll spin around. I'll spin around. If not, let's go to the inside so I don't get roasted in the comments for cheating. Let's do this like a man. Okay, let's go ahead and pull back here. And wait, which way am I actually going? Yeah, I am cutting it that way. It's just I can't really see what I'm doing very well over there, which is lovely. I don't even know if I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm cheating again. Here we go. Watch this. I didn't actually set my mirrors properly, which is a major issue. I am well off course. So let's just do this the more wise way. And I don't want to beach my truck on this gravel hill here, because I've almost got very close to that. I guess I should go back inside here. Let's do this the more wise way. Non-blindside reverse, so I can actually see what I'm doing just out the window here. And it's a little bit more comfortable to reverse that way. It's like doing donuts. It's a lot easier to do it one way than the other way, depending on which way or which side of the car you're on. I mean, it's like I know a lot about that. And, you know, guess I shouldn't say that. I don't have a ton of like actual experience doing donuts other than in Sims, but you know, because I've never really driven vehicles that are too adventurous for that, but you know, we'll just go with that. This is turning out amazing. I think we may have a steerable axle on that trailer, and it's wreaking some havoc. Let's see what we can do here. It looks like we're pivoting around okay. Can we get it to just barely roll back in there? Okay. Maybe. The answer is maybe. I may have to come back a bit. You know what? I'll straighten up and that will actually be okay. It will actually be okay. I'll salvage this, surprisingly. So let's go ahead and make sure we have to get it going back the other direction a little bit more. And now get the truck straightened up a bit. There we go. Got there eventually, which is all good. I mean, it's close enough for trucking work. I mean, they are just going to take it off with some form of a skid steer or load. Well, not skid steer, like crane or something. But there we go. We've made it toward delivery. What an amazing sound mod. Once again, love that. Love the engine sounds mod. Adds so much to the game. And great to be hauling stuff over here in Washington State. Once again, it's a lovely area indeed. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.